For tuning back in and for joining me back here right now. You can see there were a couple of people in the audience this morning that weren't interested in earning money fast. It's sad. You see, those are the ones that also would have said, I'm not working for 3 years for a holiday forever with my family. I want it in 90 days. It's very sad. But nonetheless, those of you who are back, thank you for coming to join me. Let's see if we can change your life as we have tens of thousands of other South Africans before. By looking at what we need to do to create wealth quickly in the DuePoint system. That's the reason why you're here with me now. So we believe there's 3 steps, 3 things that you've got to know and do in order to create wealth quickly at DuePoint. We say there's the 2 ingredients, time and numbers, but now practically what do we do? There's 3 things that we need to do to create wealth quickly here. Step number 1 is we've got to understand how DuePoint creates wealth. If you don't understand how we create wealth, you won't know what to do to get it to work for you. So that's the first thing I'm going to show you is the mechanism and the mechanics behind how we create wealth. Then the next thing is we've got to understand the technology. This is a barrier for some people. Some people go, I'm before computers. Folks, it's 2020 in 4 months' time. There is no such thing as before computers anymore. There is no such thing. I remember I was 6 years old when I got my first computer, and I am not young. So unfortunately, if you say, look, I'm not good with technology or it's before you, that has to change. You will not survive in the 21st century unless you put your head down now and get on top of technology. It's actually not that difficult. I'll show you a 2-year-old using my iPhone. I'll show you a 2-year-old using an iPad. Okay? It's not that difficult if a 2-year-old knows how to do it. And what we ask you to do is just tap. Even the 2-year-old can tap. And so I know that no matter how before computers you think you are, you can tap your phone. And we're going to look at that technology and get you up to speed so that you can use it successfully to grow quickly with us here at DuePoint. And then step number 3 is understanding the behaviors of people who earn quickly versus the people who earn slowly. We need to understand what they're doing differently. And we're going to run. This one kind of mixes in with the other 2, but we'll work through it this morning and I'll highlight it for you. So step number 1, let's understand the mechanism of creating wealth at DuePoint. You'll remember, although I know you won't, there were 2 ways you earn at DuePoint. The first was through the returns program. The returns program that was this screen. Do you remember this? 27 Rand 50 multiplied, gave you the 55 Rand, etc., etc. Okay, that's the real wealth creating tool. This is the one we actually need to become the experts at because this is the one that creates the long-term, life-changing money. And so that one I want to look at closely. And then the second one was the XP Rewards training program. Remember that? That's just rewards. It's once-off stuff. That doesn't change your circumstances. Just nice to get along the way. Okay? This is the most important one. So I'm going to spend quite a lot of time on this one with you this morning. In order for you to be earning on the returns program, you've got to have 2 things in place. You need to be qualified as what we call a qualified wealth engineer, and you need qualified wealth engineers in your channel. That's the 2 simple steps, okay? So let's look at those 2 steps. To get yourself qualified is very simple. You've got to pay for your product, number 1, and you need to get 3 people in to pay for their product. So you'll remember I said step number 4 was go and connect 3 people. From the moment you've connected 3 people, you're earning money. From that point forward, you're earning money. That is true. And I'm going to show you how that works. But the most important thing, folks, and it's something that South Africans struggle with, and I don't understand it, is that you have to have paid for your product. You have to. Because I don't have an invisible pile of money that I'm hiding from everyone that I can just give away to who I want. No, we need to create the pile of money first that we can then distribute out. That is how this whole system works, which means you have to pay for your product. But why is that a good thing? Because it's the only payment you're going to make every month that makes money for you. Does your rent make money for you? No. Does your transport make money for you? No. Food? No. Education for your kids? No. None of those payments make money for you. And therefore, your number 1 payment every month is your DuePoint payment. People don't get this. They go, no. When I'm finished paying everything I want, then I'll see if I've got money left for DuePoint. Then you will never earn a cent at DuePoint. You will then fall into the category of the slow earners. That's where you go. You want to understand the behaviors of people that earn slowly versus quickly? The people that earn quickly don't only pay for their 1 product, they have all 4 products. They have all 4 because they're in it to win it. And so you've got to be in it to win it. Paying your product is critical. So a couple of things. Did you put fake bank accounts into the application form this morning? What do I mean by fake bank accounts? The bank account that never has any money in it that you use for all your debt. Whenever you take out a loan, you use that bank account. Did you put that in? Because if you didn't, we raise a debit order and there's no success on that debit order, you can't earn at DuePoint. Doesn't matter how many people you connect, you're going to get nothing. Okay? So if you did, then after this presentation, you're going to go to the information counter to Anna and you're going to change your bank account details. Okay? She'll change it for you instantly. There's no point in putting fake bank account details in. Did you put a debit order date that's kind of like way after your money's totally spent? Now, here's some examples. The 6th, the 7th, the 13th, the 19th. Those are not dates when people earn any money. We want your salary date because we know that you only have money on your salary date. And then it's gone. Am I right? You laugh because you know I'm telling the truth. All right. So we need you to select the debit order date when you're going to have money in your account. There is no point. If you are not going to do DuePoint, that's fine. Cancel or don't fill out the form. That's fine. This is not a prison. You haven't been chained to the chairs here. But if you said, I do want to do DuePoint, well, then you need a bank account that will have money in it, and we need to know exactly when it's going to have money in it. So again, if you put the wrong debit order in, please afterwards go and talk to Anna and change the debit order. Change it today. Okay? Otherwise, you're wasting your own time. You're not necessarily wasting my time. You're wasting your own time, and I'm trying to get you to succeed. That is step number one. It's you. You will find that this business was designed for you. We don't have leaders in this business. That makes me sick, that term leaders. It has ruined our country and many other countries, this concept of leader. Because why? Leaders are allowed to do what they like. And what do leaders do? They ruin countries. Okay? We don't have leaders at DuePoint. At DuePoint, we have channels, and it's your channel. It's your asset. Starts with you. Doesn't matter who introduced you. Doesn't matter if they fall out or if you have a big fight with them. Doesn't matter. Because it's your asset. It's your channel. You don't have a leader. All right? So everything starts with you, and it starts with your product payment. Okay. Next step, we need to get our 3 guys in, and we need to get those 3 guys paid. They need to do exactly what you do. The moment you do that, you start earning on your entire first point. What is your first point? It's everybody you've introduced. So once you've added the 4th person, the 5th person, the 6th person, every time you add just one, you earn on that person after you've got your first 3 in. So get your 3 in, and you're making money here at DuePoint, and you become what we call a qualified wealth engineer. Qualified wealth engineer is just an earning wealth engineer. That's all it is. You know the guy's qualified when he's got at least 3 people paying for their products. Okay, fantastic. Great. Now, these guys are going to go out and they're going to sprout roots, okay? And you're going to want to earn on the work that's done by other people in your channel. And that's where step 2 comes in. So step 1 was getting you qualified. Step 2 now is getting your first pointers, people you've introduced, to get qualified as well. This has a whole bunch of impacts for you. What does it mean to be qualified again? It means that that person paid for their product and they found 3 people that have paid for their product. That gets you a qualified wealth engineer, but more importantly, it gets you a builder. A builder is somebody who believes. Everybody that's joined this morning is just going on my promise that I'll pay you. I've never paid you. You've got no evidence that I will pay you. But the moment you've connected 3 people who've paid for their products and I put money in your bank account, you're now a believer. Because what I said is now true. I've proven what I've said. And so you want believers in your channel. And therefore your task is not just to connect people to us, but to make sure they connect people so that you can get believers in your channel, because once he's paid once, he's going to go crazy building people. He's going to connect like crazy because now he's had my promise delivered to him. And so it's critical that the people you introduce become qualified wealth engineers, QWEs, qualified wealth engineers. Now, in order for you to earn on the work of other people, you are going to need the equivalent number of qualified wealth engineers for the number of points you want to earn on in your channel. This is easy. If you want to earn on 2 points, you need 2 qualified wealth engineers on your first point. We don't care about anything other than your first point at DuePoint. You don't have to qualify guys down because that's out of your control. We're trying to give you control back again. So only your first pointers have to get qualified. If you want to earn on 2 points, you need 2 qualified wealth engineers. Once you've got your 2, it opens your entire second point. So you may have guys in here that just put 1 person in or 2 people in, might have canceled and dropped out. Doesn't matter. If they're on your second point and are paying, you earn on them. the moment you've got your 2 qualified wealth engineers. When these guys start growing and connecting other people, we want to earn on that 3rd point. What are we going to need to earn on a 3rd point? Well, we said we needed 2 to earn on 2 points. So we're going to need 3 to earn on 3 points. You see, you need the equivalent number. All right? So get a 3rd guy qualified. This means you're working with your guys, saying, guys, get connections into your channels so that you get qualified and I open points in my channel. Okay? That 3rd one opens up your entire 3rd point. You can see none of these guys here are qualified, but it doesn't make any difference to you because you're qualified and therefore you earn on everybody in your 3rd point. Now imagine there was a 4th point here. What would we need to earn on the 4th point? 4 qualified wealth engineers. Now imagine you had 10 points in your channel. What would you need to earn on the 10 points? 10 qualified. If you had 56 points in your channel, how many people would you need? 56 qualified wealth engineers. That is super important. So we're going to start this weekend by getting you qualified. Today, you're going to go out and connect 3 people. You're going to make sure they pay, not in September or October. Well, maybe it has to be September now, not in October or November because it gives you 60 days ahead. You want them paid now. Because if they only pay you in October or November, then you're only going to earn because you'll only become qualified in October or November. This is not a business about waiting more. Waiting is finished. We got no time left. We need to get started now. Put them in, make sure the debit orders happen this month, in the latest month, so we can get cracking and get you qualified and making money. That's step 1. Then from there, you move on. Now, if you remember 3 plus 2, do you remember 3 plus 2? In your first month, get 3 people. Because if you've got 3 people, you're earning in your first month. And then every month thereafter, add 2, add 2, add 2, add 2. Why? Because your chances are then that you will find about once every 2 months a guy who gets qualified. Okay? You're going slowly with 3 plus 2. But you're adding every 2 months a qualified guy to your first point, which means that every 2 months you're opening another point in your channel of earnings for you. All right. So a couple of things in addition. Paying for your product. We've had 1 or 2 folk call in this week. It's been a long time since we've had this, but we had it. So I'm going to remind you again. Saying no, their leader told them that the products are free at DuePoint. So take all 4. Folks, when I said to you, Access Wealth 324, Wealth Guard 249, did I at any point say free? No, we didn't say free. But the product can become free when you've connected enough people that you're earning more than you're paying from us. Okay? So if you want to take all 4 products, it means you just need to connect a whole bunch of people so that we pay you more than we take out of your bank account. We're always going to raise the debit order against your bank account, but we can put back in halfway through the month if you've got enough people in our structure. So this morning, depending on what product you took, you need either 4, 5, or 6 people and your product's covered. Okay, so if you took the 249, you're only going to need 4 or 5 people, you're covered. If you took 324, you might need 5 or 6 people to cover the cost of your product. Okay, but do not tell people that the products are free. They're not free. Don't tell them that. Then we had somebody who was here this morning who said, no, his leader told him that you pay once and then after that it's free. No, we create recurring income because every month you pay your 249 Rand. Folks, what do you get for 249 Rand these days? Have you been to Chicken Licken lately? You can barely take your family to Chicken Licken and see how much it's going to cost you. More than 249 Rand. 249 is nothing. It is absolutely nothing. No one can look at it as this onerous payment. 249 is nothing, but it's every month. Do not tell people it's free. Do not tell people you pay once and then you don't have to pay again. No, we pay every month because we're creating recurring income. That's what you want happening in your channel. Get the right message out to these people. Okay, so step 1, get yourself qualified. Step 2, get qualified wealth engineers on your first point, and you are earning money with us here at DuePoint. So I want to quickly run through some debit order date issues with you. As new people and as you sign up new people, especially now at the end of the month, this is very valid. Folks, our system looks at a calendar month and it says, did you make a payment in that calendar month? Therefore, we can create wealth for you. Okay? Remember, we don't sell products here at DuePoint. People keep wanting to fight me on this. No, I want to sell your insurance product, but it's not as good as. No, I don't sell insurance products at DuePoint. I sell wealth. at DuePoint. And so our wealth system looks at a calendar month and says, in the month, 1st to the 31st, did you make a payment? Yes, right. Then I can put you on our wealth system. Okay. That means that if you set your debit order for a product for the 31st as your first payment, and then you say, but bill me going forward on the 1st, our system is going to look in August, and it's going to say 31st, you made a payment. Tick. September, where am I going to get my payment? On the 1st. And so it's going to debit you on the 31st, and then it's going to debit you on the 1st. Isn't it? So if this morning you said, bill me on the 31st and then bill me again on the 1st, you're going to get hit 2 days in a row. Don't do it, and don't sign people up like that. So later on, say next week, you're signing people up, they go, okay, bill me on the 31st and then regularly on the 1st. You know that at the end of September, we're going to hit them 2 days in a row. Okay, so don't do that. Say, no, pay now. Pay right now, and then we'll bill you on the 1st thereafter. So the system goes, oh, you paid on the 5th, great, that's for this month. Next month on the 1st, we'll raise your next premium for you. Okay, this is important because we get people calling into our client service team telling us we stole their money. That's a favorite South African term, you stole, which is terribly ironic given the amount of theft that occurs in South Africa, okay, by the people who are telling us we're thieves. Okay, folks, no, it's just the way our system looks at payments. So make sure you're on top of that. Right, program number 2 of making money was XP Rewards program. This was our training program. I know that South Africans don't like the concept of training, but it is absolutely required because we are badly educated in South Africa. We are badly. It's a whole history of bad education. We battle with things. So here you have an opportunity to receive for free world-class training. Do the program, do the training, and you will succeed where your friends are failing because you'll have more knowledge and more information. The program is simple. It has 2 elements. It has XP and it has channel size. It looks at those 2 things. It says, how much XP have you accumulated through doing the program? And how big a channel have you built as a result of the training? Okay, that's what it looks like. And when the 2 are met, you meet the 2 numbers, we then rank you up. So at the moment, if you're new, you're ranked 0 today. Okay, we want to get you to, where do you want to get to? Shout out a rank that you'd like. The new car? Rank 11, rank 9? Rank 9 is popular. Okay, for us, rank 9 is just step 1. It's step 1. You are on the first step of the ladder when you reach rank 9 to creating wealth. So most people think that that's the finish line. It's not. We see that as you've taken your first step out of the start line. That's where we see you at, okay? But that's a good one. Okay, so we need to get you to rank 9. If we're going to get you to rank 9, I've got to get you through rank 1 through to 8 first before I can get you to rank 9. So what are we going to do? Let's get you to rank 1 before the end of the weekend. In fact, we can get you to rank 1 before the end of today, okay? What are we going to do? We're going to get you 4,000 XP. And we need to get you 4 people in your qualified channel. What's your qualified channel? It's the channel in which you've opened points. So remember, if you had 2 qualified wealth engineer, you had 2 points open. All right? Our system adds up all the products in those 2 points and says, how many products have you got in your qualified channel? So you might have 10 points, but you've only opened 2. It's only going to add up the products in the 2. Okay, even though you might have plenty more elsewhere. So you need to be opening points. How do you open points? What did you have to do to open points? Add qualified wealth engineers. You got 10 points, get 10 qualified guys on your first point. And then suddenly you get the value of all the products in all 10 points. Okay, for your qualified channel. That's what it's looking at. So we need to get you 4 people in your qualified channel, which means we really just need to open your first point and put 4 people on it. Okay, you can do that. But actually it's looking for 4 products. People can take more than 1 product. Remember that. Okay, we're trying to get you to rank 9. Remember, you need 1,000 products. What's easier to get? 250 people with 4 products or 1,000 people with 1 product? 250 people. Is it not going to be harder for you to try and find 1,000 people when you can find just 250 people with 4 products? What about finding 500 people with 2 products? That's easier than finding 1,000 people with 1 product, isn't it? How many products did you take this morning? 1. Yeah, oh, okay. Okay, great. But now you're going to run out to your friends, or you're not today, and you're going to say, no. You need to take more than 1 product because you're thinking rank 9 and you want to get there quickly. Okay, great. So they're going to say, okay, fine, I'll take more than 1 product. How many products did you take? Oh, no, I only took 1. How many products do you think they're going to take? So you are right now on the train to 1,000 people. You want to shorten that distance, you're going to have to take an extra product. Because if you've even taken 2, now at least you can go to your people and say, I took 2, you must take 2. Which means you're going to have to do 500 people. Or you could do 3 products today, and then you only need 300 people. Do you see what I'm saying? So what is the behavior between the people that are growing quickly and the people that are growing slowly at DuePoint? The people that are growing quickly have got all the products. You go and look at all of our rank 9s. Rank 9 pluses, they've all got all 4 products. And when they talk to you, they don't talk about one product, they talk about multiple products. Where's Donnie? Donnie was in the room with me a few minutes ago. He was there, he's in the back corner. He says to his guys, take 3 products, cost you $700 a month. For 700 people, for $700 a month, you're going to need X number of people. Let's go put 20 people in, your products are paid for because you're earning what's coming in is equaling $700. And then from that point on, you've got people you're putting in taking 3 products every single time. See what I'm saying? You've got to start thinking like that if you want to move into the fast earner brackets. Okay, great. So we're going to get this done for you today. I'm going to show you how. We might even get rank 2 done for you by the end of this weekend. Rank 2, you need $8,000 and 20 people in your qualified channel. That's probably 2 points open. So you need 2 qualified wealth engineers, all right, and a handful of other people. And you're there. Bang, you're rank 2. You get 55 Rand for rank 1 and $100 for rank 2. Now, if you think about this towards the end of the month, if you go rank 2 by the end of this month, we give you both the 55 and the 100. That's 155 Rand off your products. So if you've got 1, 2, or 3, or 4, it's already been reduced by 155 Rand. Then we go returns program, 20 people times 55. All right, all of a sudden you're on about like $1,000. That's $1,000 already that you've earned, plus the 155, and all of your products are being paid for already. You're getting in more than you're earning, and you just put your first 20 people in. So again, Donnie always says, I'm looking for clever people, not stupid people. Clever people never, ever pay for their product. Why? Because they get in more than they paid in their first month. In their first month. Stupid people pay for their product at DuePoint. We are, in fact, the only insurance company that can literally give you free insurance. Because if you put enough people in your first month, you will never pay for your insurance. Paul's never paid for your insurance. Have you ever paid for your insurance here? No, never. Never. He's never, ever paid here. But yes, I pulled the debit order out of his account, but I put more money in halfway through the month than I pulled out in the debit order. Every month from month 1. What are you going to do? Are you going to pay for your products here? Or are you going to put people in so that you get in more than you pay? And this continues as we get to rank 4. You now become what's called a generator. That's got a whole lot of perks. We open up extra things in your apps. You come to leadership training meetings with us. Whole lot of perks by going rank 4. And we give you 400 Rand. Now it starts getting a little bit more serious. Rank 5, we're giving you that toolkit. Rank 6, you're getting $1,500. Then we give you the 20,000 Rand set of business cards. It's not 17 anymore. The Rand dollar is, so it's 20. Then at rank 8, 20 grand. That's your first big check. 20 grand check. By rank 8, you're normally earning around about 10 grand a month. 8, 9, 10 grand a month. That's where you're on. That could be 3 plus 2, end of this year. End of this year, you rank 8. That's not bad. And for Christmas, so next year, let's say it's December next year, for Christmas we give you 30 grand in that 1 month. 10 grand of returns, 20 grand bonus check from the XP Rewards program. Now we're getting serious. Then we go rank 9. Normally takes you about another 5 or 6 months to go rank 9. And you go, because you've got to go from 700 to 1,000, and we take you away on that $250,000 Rand holiday. It's not 180 anymore. I've got to update that slide. It's $250,000 Rand. Also thanks to the Rand dollar exchange rate. You, your kids, your spouse, 5-star, business class. Business class. You don't go to the back of the plane. You've worked hard. And you go every year. Every year. You saw the holidays. Different locations every year. All the food you can eat, all the drink you can drink. It's worth it. Are you willing to put the time in? See, I mean, the average time to rank 9 is around about 19 months. Takes people 9. Would you work for 2 years for this? I mean, along the way you're earning. Your earnings are growing. But when I say, would you work for 2 years, most people just go quiet. And even there, you saw, the room just goes quiet. Hang on, no, I thought I'd be rank 9 by January. Why do you think you'd be ranked 9 by January when everybody else has taken 19 months to get there? It's because that's our mentality. Our mentality in South Africa is, I need to be rich quick. And I just told you in the presentation before this, there's no such thing as rich quick. Are you willing to work for these rewards? You don't get it once. You then get it perpetually if you can just keep that 1,000 products. Just make sure it's 1,000 products and it doesn't drop. If it stays there, and it shouldn't drop because you should keep growing. If you keep growing, there's no problem. You're just going to maintain it, and every year thereafter we take you and your family away. Why would you not be willing to work for 19 months for that? The answer is only because you're too lazy. You don't have to feel like I'm being prejudicial towards you. Everyone in the room had the same sensation. Everyone in the room went, no, no, no. There's a lovely lady that works for us here as one of our wealth engineers, and she got to about 3 or 4 months and was almost about to throw the towel in. She was like, it wasn't meant to be like this. I was meant to be so much further ahead. And I said to her, but I told you on the very first presentation that I gave you that you weren't going to be this far ahead after 4 months. So change your expectation. Unless you're able to put in 50 people a month, you're not going to speed this process up. We know how long. If you endure, you get the rewards. Time and numbers. Those are the two things you got to do. And then it gets more serious. Rank 10, 50 grand check at rank 10. That's a good day. Hey? It's your returns plus 50 grand. You're normally on about 20, 25,000 at this point. Okay? So you get 75,000 in that month. That's a good month, isn't it? Or you quit somewhere down here and you said, no, I can't wait. Are you willing to wait for a 75,000 rand check? Go and look in our cabinet. You'll see the people who got the 50 grand checks. Go and see them. Just a couple of them in the glass cabinet there, okay? They put time in. They put time in. One of the couples in there, you can go and look. 31 months to rank 9. Would you work for 31 months to rank 9? Most, I think, no, I wouldn't work for that. I'm going to stay poor. I'm not going to do three years for rank 9. Forget it. I'm staying poor. That couple, 74 years old, said, forget it. I'm going to keep going until I get, and they kept going, and they kept going, and then they got it. And then just a couple months later, 6 months later, they went rank 10 and got 75,000 bucks. Oh, that's great. You know where they are right now? They're in England. Because that's what 75,000 rand will buy you, a holiday to England. Okay. All right. And then, of course, rank 11, you get the car. Rank 11, you get the car. They tell me that this is going to happen by October. That couple, the 74-year-old couple, they say they're telling me to get ready because I'm going to be buying them a new car in October. Great. Great. They've been with us now for 37 months. And they've got an overseas trip they've already been on. They're coming away with us again now on the 7th of this December. 7th of December, they're coming away. They'll have got a car. And they'll have got 50, 20, 1,500, plus all of that, plus all the returns that they've earned over 3 years. Sure, the 3 years were worth it, were they not? All right, excellent. Now, in order to earn that XP, so we know what to do. We've got to connect people to get the channel size up. We know what to do there. Now we want to work out how do we get the XP, because we need the 2 criteria. Well, we have got 26 steps that you can do to earn the XP. They are in order. They're in your phone app. I'm going to show you now. And you literally do them from beginner to expert. The expert's at the bottom of the list, the beginner's at the top of the list. And you work your way through them as you get better and better at doing this business. Step 1, for instance, just log into your app. If you log into your app, every day that you do, we give you 25 XP. 25 XP. That's 775 a month that you can get just by logging in. You don't have to do anything on your app, just turn it on and open it. Okay, great, 25 XP. Well, then we use a 3-star system that says that we'll give you short-term, medium-term, and long-term targets to reach. And if you reach them, we'll give you bonus XP on top of the normal activity XP. What's the bonus XP? If you achieve 20 logins, so 20 days logged in, we'll give you a bonus 500 XP. Then star number 2 reveals itself and says, okay, now do 200 logins. And you do 200 logins and we give you like 5,000 XP bonus. But you're getting 25 every time you do it anyway, okay? Then it goes, right, you've achieved star number 2, star number 3's target, the long-term target, do 2,000 logins. And we'll give you 50,000 XP for doing it, okay? So for you today as beginners, you're going to all have 0 stars appearing just with your star 1 bonus, waiting for you to get it. Do your star 1 target and you'll have it. Most of those you can get this weekend. They're not that difficult. I mean, log in 20 times, okay, that's a tough one. But you'll find some of these others you can actually do this weekend and achieve star 1 immediately on them. Okay, so that's how that system works. Look at step number 2 now. Prospect. Register a prospect. Now, a prospect is someone you'd like to talk to, you'd like to connect to us. They are not signed up and they will not earn you any money. Okay, but our system, our app, and I'll show you just now, allows you to record all of them in your app so that you can go back to them, put details in, call them, etc., etc. Means you don't have to have the paper book anymore. You know, most of you got the book with all your contacts in and all the people. You know, we'll keep it in the phone for you. You can have it all in there. And every time you add someone to your list of people you'd like to talk to, we'll give you 300 XP. We'll give you 300 XP, which means that if you do 15 people, you can make a list of 15 people today, can't you? This afternoon, just quickly put 15 people onto your prospect list in our app, and we'll give you star 1 bonus, which is 1,500 XP. Now remember, we wanted to get you to rank 1 today. We need 4,000 XP. Well, there's already 1,500 XP done. We're nearly halfway already. And all you've done is just made a list of 15 people you want to contact. Okay? It's in your list. Step number 3, watch an introduction presentation. All right? That's one of our Tuesday through Fridays. Tuesday through Saturday, sorry. We do intros. So that's 5 introduction presentations a week. That's 2,500 XP a week. That's 10,000 XP a month. Just by you watching, you don't even have to have a guest. Just you watch, and you'll get 10,000 XP a month just by watching our introduction presentations. But if you show someone the introduction presentation, so one of your prospects on your list, if you show them the intro presentation, we'll give you an additional 500 XP. That means there's 20,000 XP if you show someone our intro every time we have one. You've got 20,000 XP a month. Just doing that, okay? And then we had another one, watch the training. We're going to talk about watching the training. Remember, I told you step number 3 of the 4 things you need to do. Step number 3 was watch the training videos, okay? There's 4 or 5 of them that I want you to watch today. There's probably 30 or 40 in the list, but just the first 5 you can watch today. And those first 5, every one you watch, you get 1,000 XP for. You needed to get to 4,000 XP for rank 1. Watch 4 training videos. You're there. You're there already. But maybe you only get to watch 3 training videos today. So you're on 3,000 and you make a list of 15 people. Where is it? There, register a prospect. 1,500 XP bonus. There's your 4,000 XP done today. And there's even more. Take a profile photo. If you take a profile photo, we'll give you 1,000 XP. Profile photo I'm going to show you how to do in your app just now. Do it before you leave here today, and you've got 1,000 XP before you leave the building. And then, folks, every time you connect someone, get them to take a profile photo. I can weep. How many people are in our database that haven't taken a profile photo? That's just lost XP. That's lost XP. You're signing people up and you're not giving them the opportunity to have XP. Now, folks, you are not going to get XP for taking a picture of your cat or the garden or your favorite chair in the TV room. The moment we see that, we just reverse your XP. So don't do that. I want neck and head. That's what we want to see. And particularly white people. They're so scared. I put this photo, it's in the cloud. Everyone can see what I look like. No, not everybody, just us. Don't be scared. Head and neck, that's what we need, and you get 1,000 XP for doing it. And so on, 27 steps, and they get more and more advanced as you go down for you to be able to create that XP because you need the XP in order to rank up. All right, so let's now look at the technology. You understand that you've got to get qualified yourself, and you need qualified wealth engineers on your first point. And you understand that you need to get XP points and channel size to rank up. Excellent. Now, let's look at the tech. It's the tech that's going to do this for us. Open your phones, get your app out. If you don't have the app on your phone, sit next to somebody who does. Otherwise, this is a complete waste. I'm dead serious. Don't sit there and look at me. Find somebody who's got the app and sit next to them and have a look. You should all have the app on your phone right now. How are you going? Remember, step number 2 was get the app on your phone. You've signed up this morning, but you don't have the app. That makes no sense. Get the app on your phone ASAP. Before you leave here today, have the app on your phone. All right, now when you load your app up and you open it, it's going to open on notices. This is our communication with you. Let me see, no, let's go back. This is how we communicate with you on a daily basis. Guys, you can't ignore this. I know it has words and we don't like reading words in South Africa, but we're going to change that. It's like being before computers. I'm before reading. There's no such thing as before reading. We have to read. Otherwise, we'll never survive in the 21st century, okay? Read the notices. 1 or 2 sentences a day. It's how we communicate with you. If you're brand new, there'll be a whole lot of notices in there about what debit orders you have, what product you took, etc., etc. At the bottom of the notices, you'll find blue bars. Those are buttons. Wherever you see a blue bar in our app, it's a button, okay? So in your ones, you would have said you took the family wealth plan. It'll say, watch the product training video. Great. Go watch the product training video. All right, then you know what you bought today. Okay, etc., etc. But more importantly, folks, you will see that every day when we have a presentation, we send you a notice for that presentation. We send you that notice. Now, why do we do that? Not to alert you. You already know there's a presentation. This is so that you can connect your prospects to us, those people that you want to watch our presentation. Remember, they might be around the country. You won't necessarily be able to bring them here. You want them to watch it on the broadcast. Okay, how do you do it? Well, you'll see at the bottom corner it says share. See, it says share at the bottom down here. Okay, share. When you push share, it opens up all the programs in your phone. WhatsApp, SMS, email, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you're using. It will then, once you've selected it, it'll convert that message. Pick who I want to send it to. It'll convert that message into a WhatsApp for you. Look at the link at the bottom there now. And you send it to that person. They don't have to have DuePoint's technology. All they do now is they push that link, turn their phone sideways, and they're live in the room with us. They're live in the room with us. Who do you know of has technology like that today? Doesn't matter who it is or what program they're using, it converts it to that program. They push the link, turn their phone sideways, and they are watching me or Rob live in the room from anywhere in the country. That's what you do with the notices. Every day you share the notices to all your prospects, and it connects them into the room with us here. Okay, that's what you do with that. Okay. Let's go back out. Now, in order to get to the actual dashboard of your app, you're just going to push the back arrow at the top, okay? That's going to bring you out. Then, right at the top is going to be your name. You see your name at the top there? I want you to push your name. All right? And it brings up your profile, doesn't it? See your profile coming up there? Okay, good. Now, your profile probably looks a lot like this, doesn't it? It's because you haven't taken the picture. All right. What do you get for taking the picture? 1,000 XP. So before you leave today, take the XP. Head and neck. That's all we want. Put it in there. Folks, now in your app, once you've got the picture in there, you can see your people. You're going to go and do other training. There's a whole training on this app. You can see who your people are. You must take your picture, and every time you sign someone up, you must make them take a profile picture. It's ridiculous if you aren't. Everybody that comes in, sign up, take a profile picture. Sign up, take a profile picture. Get it in, and then you know who is in your channel. All right, good. Okay, now, the next and most important step. So we go to the bottom here. We're going to get to tools a little bit later. We got to connect. Connect at the bottom. You see the button says connect. It's got a person with a plus sign next to it. This is how you're going to make your money. This is how you sign people up. You're given two options, okay? New application or prospect. Prospect is to create your list of people you want to contact, okay? And new application is when the prospect says, right, I want to sign up. You don't have to take pictures of this. I promise you, we got it all on the training videos for you, okay? New application is when they want to sign up. We're going to start today by creating our list. That's what we needed to do. Remember, you're going to get, if you can get 15 people on your list today, you get that bonus 1,500 XP. So you're going to click the prospect number. When you click the prospect, it then gives you two options. Add a new prospect or search the prospects you've already added. It's very self-explanatory. You're going to click add. You're going to fill the details out. Save. Add, save. Add, save. As you build your list, your list will start appearing underneath here. You see how it'll start appearing underneath here? Okay. You will then be able to search. You'll be able to search, okay? And then that'll pull up all the people who search. So you want to find Peter again. I can't remember what it's Peter something. You search, put Peter in. It brings all the Peters up for you. And you can search through it. And all sorts of other details in searching your prospects. Okay, great. Then you select the one that you want. Okay, Shania Twain today we're going to pick. You can see we can take a picture of the prospect too. Look here, lots of blank prospects here. Okay. Come on. There we go. Lots of blank prospects. Why no pictures? Okay. Oh, the prospects are scared of me taking a picture of them. If you take a picture of them, you know who they are. You remember who they are. Okay. Down at the bottom corner, you will find a plus button. Okay. Push the plus button, and it gives you a whole host of menu options to keep your prospects up to date and valid. You can edit them. You can take pictures. You can favorite them. You can show them intro presentations. You can keep notes about them. Everything you need is in your phone. You don't need a book anymore. You don't need a book anymore. You've got it in here. You can keep all your notes and everything, and then you never lose it, and you can search and find it instantly. In your book, you can't search. If you've got a book with 500 pages and you're trying to find somebody, you've got to work your way through that whole book. Here, you can just search, and you find it, and you've got it there. Okay. Whole host of options. All right. Now, step number 3 that I said of the 4 was do the training. You're now going to push the tools button at the bottom right-hand corner. Do you remember me saying that in the intro? You open the app, and you push tools in the bottom right-hand corner. In order of what you need to watch, we put the training videos in. The top one is our latest training video. Okay, we do one a month. We call them development seminars. They're normally the second last Saturday of every month. We'll do a development seminar. Okay, and we record it, we edit it, and we put it up. There it is there. The last one we did was Road to Rank 9. Everything you need to do to get from rank 0 to rank 9 in one video. Okay. I heard people on the live stream and on the Facebook page saying this was the best training we've ever done. I think it's a lie because Rob did it. It can't be better than mine. But apparently everybody loved it. All right. Road to rank 9. That's it. You want to go rank 9? Watch the video today. What do you get for watching the video? 1,000 XP. Watch it through the app and you will get 1,000 XP. The next one down. How do the returns work? Returns program. What are the 2 things you got to do? Get qualified and get your first pointers qualified. There's the video on how it works. You watch it today, you get 1,000 XP. Next one, XP rewards program. I don't know what that Malungu was saying about the XP rewards program. He was just talking so fast, I didn't understand a word he was saying. No problem. Go watch the video. You can watch it at your own time. You can watch it over and over again. There it is. Then you go a little bit further down. A message that demands to be heard. Prospecting, inviting, and connecting. Brendan, I don't know what to say to people. Fantastic. Video number 4. I'll teach you everything you need to say in this business. Prospecting, inviting, and connecting. We teach you. From how to put people on your list to what to say to them to getting them signed up. There's the video. Watch those 4 videos today and you got 4,000 XP. And then move on. Mobile app and dashboard. You want to know how everything in this app works because I'm only touching on very few aspects. There's the training. It's an hour and a half on just the features of the app. Go watch it because then you'll know how to use the tech. Okay? And then social media. Lots of you guys like using social media. Watch the training on how to use social media properly at DuePoint. There's the video. Just so you can actually watch the whole weekend. Each time getting 1,000 XP on the way down. And then it goes into products and so on and so on. There's some lovely stuff in there if you keep going. So what you do is you push the watch button at the bottom of each video. You see the blue watch button. Push the watch button and watch the videos and you'll get your XP on it. All right. Now, XP rewards program. Where do I find it in here? Remember the 26 steps? Where do I find the 26 things I've got to do to earn XP? In the rewards button. Do you see it at the bottom there in the middle? The rewards button at the bottom. It opens it up, okay? Here's your whole XP rewards program. It starts with 365 challenge at the top. Do you remember that? That's part of the rewards program, okay? You want to know everything about the XP rewards program? There it is. Push the down arrow next to it. It gives you more details. Push more, and it gives you the full T's and C's, okay? Then you've got the Achievers Quest next, all right? Achievers Quest, that's the 5 grand or the 10 grand or the 15 grand every month, okay? How does it work again? What did I need to do? Here it is. Click rewards. There it is in pink. Push the down arrow. Gives you full details. Okay, on that. Then you scroll down. And here starteth the 26 things you got to do. What was the first one I showed you? Log into your app. Do you see it there? Log in daily. Now you'll see here, it's got a progress bar to show you how you're going. So this particular couple have already got star 1 completed. They've logged in for 20 days. So star 2 has revealed itself for 10,000 XP. For 10,000 XP, star 2 says log in 250 days. If you can log in for 200, we'll give you 10,000 XP. Then star 3 will reveal itself. You see, the star 1 has gone blue. It's done. Now star 2. Then the next one, a little bit further down here, prospector. Remember prospector? We said add 15 prospects in today. For star number 1. Well, this couple have finished star number 1, and it says now this couple has finished star number 1 and star number 2 for listing prospects. Now for 150,000 XP. How much did you need for rank 1? 4,000 XP. For a bonus 150,000 XP is star number 3, register 1,500 prospects. They are 571 people in. Okay? That's their list. They've got a list of 571 people that they want to join DuePoint. Okay? And so they're working through that list. And then so on and so on and so on. You can see all 26 steps on the way down and your progress. It keeps your progress live for you. You can see how you're going in this program. Okay? So the next thing that blows in from China or Thailand or Hong Kong that everybody gets so excited about, the next Muti, the next medicine, the next groceries, toiletries, the first thing you ask them is to see their tech. If they don't have tech like this, no, they'll be here for 6 to 12 months. They'll take your money and be gone because that's actually their objective. Okay, I really don't want to see DuePoint wealth engineers chasing after the next thing when it comes. I don't want to see it because you'll just waste time you could have spent building real wealth with us here. All right, so I've shown you that. You've got your progress bars. You can see the name, the description. Just push the down arrow if you want a description. Push the down arrow. Underneath is the description of what you need to do. And there's the bonus per star that you're going to get. And it'll reveal itself as you progress. Okay, great. That's your program. The next thing is, where do I find my products? People say to me, you never sent me my product documents. Okay, so 2 things about that. We instantly send you your product documents to 2 places. The first is to your email address. If you used somebody else's email address this morning, you will never see your policy documents because you gave us the wrong email address. If you do not have an email address, today is the first day of the rest of your life. You're going to go home and you're going to get yourself a Gmail account. Okay? You're going to hook it up on your phone and then you're going to give it to us so that we can send you not only your policy and product documents, but all of the rest of our communication. You cannot use somebody else's email address, guys. You cannot. You are actually in breach of your code of conduct with us, the contract you have with us. Personal details are personal details. They are not for being shared. Okay? You also can't data capture people's details. I love that. I've got my book full of all the people whose details I've stolen over the years, and I'm going to sit and just capture them in. You do that, that is an act of fraud. We will register you with the police station as a fraudster, and they will come and arrest you because it is illegal. So take your book and throw it in the bin. People have to sign up themselves. Okay? This is not one of those things. This is the real deal. In the real world, people go to jail for being fraudsters. And that's what will happen at DuePoint. So do not capture people's details. You do your own details in. All right. Okay. Second place that we send your policy documents to is your phone app. Okay? You're going to push those 3 white lines at the top. Do you see them there? Let me find it. There they are up there. Do you see them? We call it the burger menu. You push the burger menu and the menu opens up. In there, you will see your products listed. Okay? See your products listed in there? If you've got 1, there'll only be 1. If you've got 4, you'll have 4, etc., etc. Okay. Now, these are great products, great menus, because if you select them, they take you into your product and look there, download the document. Okay? 24 hours a day, anywhere in the world. You click that button and you've got your policy document right in front of you. Right in front of you. Okay? Then you'll see above the blue lines again. And what are blue lines at DuePoint? Buttons. Buttons, okay? In whatever so if you took the family wealth, you needed to add a beneficiary, a dependent, and a creditor. Okay? Dependents were the people you want on the plan with you. Beneficiaries is who gets paid when you die. Okay? These buttons at the top here say beneficiaries, dependents, creditors. So if you didn't manage to put all the details in today, that's fine. Go home, click on the burger button, select family wealth, dependents, and it'll say add dependent. Fill in the details, add dependent, fill in, save, save, save. And it's instantly happening. You don't have to call client service. You don't have to anything. Same for beneficiary. Same. That is the same in every product. Wealth Guard needs a beneficiary. Go into Wealth Guard, click beneficiary, fill it out. Okay? Everything you need is in your phone. Everything you need is in your phone. Okay. And then, folks, if you push back again, at the bottom, you've got Add Product. Okay? Why would you need that button? Because you want other people to take more than one product, don't you? And it's going to start with you. Add product. And then if you're a returning wealth engineer because you went chasing after something else you thought was better but now came back realizing it wasn't better, okay, and in the meantime you cancelled or lapsed your product out, you'll see a hammer next to each product, okay? You click the hammer and it says, would you like to reinstate? And you click yes, you adjust your banking details accordingly, save, and you're live. Again with us instantly. All right. So it's very simple, very easy. Everything you need is in there, including your ability to reinstate. All right, now I want you to go to the bottom again, and you'll see events. You're going to click the events button at the bottom. The events button then load up all of our upcoming events. Okay? It takes a little while to load because there's so many, and we book about 6 months ahead so that you can follow us 6 months ahead. Once it's loaded, though, you'll have them all listed in here. You'll see there's this morning's, well, that was lunchtime yesterday even, but there's this morning, 31st of August, 10 a.m. It's got 2 buttons next to it now because that event's closed. And then you've got now the 11:30 launch workshop right there. Do you see there now? It's got 3 buttons. The 3 buttons, the first one says attend. That's if you want to book a ticket to be here. Sometimes we have sell-out events. You've got to book a ticket to get a seat. What are we doing now in Bombela and Nelspruit? We're going to go up there. I've said to you, I need you to click attend and book your ticket. Now, this is an electronic booking system, which means we can blow your prospects away. When you want them to come to an intro, Tell All Tuesdays on Tuesday night, you want them to come there, you scroll down. Let's go find it. We'll scroll down to it. Scroll down to it. Tell All Tuesday, it's in red on the 3rd of September. You're going to click attend. You're going to book your ticket, and you're going to add your guests in. Put their email addresses in, and we'll send them an electronic ticket. Now your guests are going, hang on, this doesn't sound like one of those presentations I've been to before. I actually got an electronic ticket to this event. You see how we blow people away with DuePoint? 21st century technology to be a 21st century solution. People still come to me and say, Brendan, do you have any paper applications for me? No, I don't. Because we're not working in the 1990s anymore. Now we're working in the 2020s. And we've got technology where you can blow your prospects away by inviting them to any one of our presentations by using the attend button. So use it. The next button you've got is the watch button. Okay. This is if you cannot get here and you want to show somebody the presentation, or you want to watch the presentation. Because remember, what do you get for watching the presentation? 500 XP. Okay. So let's go scroll back up again. There's the launch workshop. You will see when the event goes live, the button goes blue, goes from gray to blue. If you push the button now, and you turn your phone sideways, you'll be live in the room with me, right now. Okay? It's right there. And so, if you're now on the other side of town, or down in Cape Town, or PE, or Bloem, or Butterworth, or wherever, you just push watch, turn your phone sideways, and you are live in the room with me on your phone. Okay, so I always say there's 3 taps to connecting someone to DuePoint. Here's the 3 taps. Tap number 1, open the DuePoint app. Tap number 2, events. Tap number 3, watch. Turn it around, point it at your friend. That's it. That's it. No debating, no discussion, no discussing products, no, just shush, watch. There's your sales training. Okay? Shush, watch. And you show it, and it's there, and it's live. It's not pre-recorded, it's live in the room with me there. All right, great. Then the 3rd button is scan. Scan is for those of you who are here with us here. The system doesn't know you here. Okay? But if you scan, you'll see we've got a QR code out on the glass window. Your phone will instantly turn into the camera mode. You scan the QR code and it goes clunk. There's your 500 XP for coming to an intro or launch workshop. Launch workshop you only get once. Okay? So just scan it the first time. You guys are all here. After this, go scan it. Get your XP. It's about 1,000 XP for coming to one. You've got 1,000 XP. Profile picture, another 1,000 XP. 2,000 XP before you've left the room. Okay? Go and scan it. Get it done. All right. Excellent. That is events. All right, good. That's all I'm going to show you on the app. And the app has got so much stuff in it that is amazing. Go and watch the training. Remember, tools, and scroll down 4 or 5 videos. You've got the mobile app and dashboard. Go and watch that video. You will be blown away at the tech that we've got here. All right, so we've been discussing behaviors of people that move slowly and quickly at DuePoint. People who move quickly, pay for their product every month on time, and have multiple products. People who move slowly, put fake bank account details, wrong debit order dates, and only take 1 product. I'm just telling you facts. I'm not trying to manipulate you. These are the facts between people that move differently. People who move fast are heading towards 365. What is 365? It's 1 connection a day. It's 1 connection a day. Every day you are going to see somebody. Every day. And every day you have the ability to connect people to us. If you connect a single person, when I say connect, they come in and they sign up. If you do that every day, then you are heading to 365. Put 365 people in. If you're brand new, you've got 365 days from today. If you put them in, then we give you 1.25 million rands worth of equivalent value. What are you going to get? Every day, let's go to the Achievers Quest. You do one a day, you're going to get 15 grand this month. September starts tomorrow. You have got an entire month from tomorrow to put 30 people in. Get them in and get them paid, which means you don't set their debit order for October, November. You set their debit order in September, their first one. They get paid, and you get, in your first month with DuePoint, 15,000 rand plus 30 times 55, plus XP Rewards program, whatever you rank up to. Theoretically rank 2. If you walked away with close to 20,000 rand in your first month from DuePoint, would that not be better than anything you've ever done before? But maybe you don't. Maybe you only managed to put 10 people in. We're still going to give you 5 grand plus 10 times 55 plus rank 1 in your first month. Look at Glenn. First month, 7,000 rand. 7,000 rand first month. How would it feel to get 7,000 rand at the end of September? What did you have to do? Did you have to get fancy presentations, dragging stock around, buying stuff, filling your garage? No. You downloaded a free app, you did a couple of training videos for free, and you just started tapping your phone every time you saw somebody. That's all you got to do to get people connected to us here. What else is going to happen with 365? You put 365 people on your first point. How many of those are going to get qualified? I actually know the exact mathematics. It's a whole lot that'll get qualified. That means you'll have a whole lot of points open in your channel, won't you? Because you've done the work at the top. That's all you ever worry about is the work at the top. However, they will have all seen this presentation. They will have all got excited. They would have done the training, and they will have grown. We know that not all of them will have done it, but I know the maths. And the maths says you're going to go to about rank 12. That's what you should hit, is rank 12. Rank 12, 40 to 50,000 bucks a month in 1 year's time. A holiday and a car and all those cash bonuses, the toolkit, the gold leaf business cards. What a year. What a year. Compared to whatever else you're going to do for the next 12 months. What else are you going to do? And yet, even some of you in this room are not going to do DuePoint. You'll walk away from here today. And I've got to ask you, I really have got to ask you, what are you doing for the next 12 months that looks better than this? What are you doing? What's the behaviors of people that work between fast and slow? Is it people are connecting versus people that are not connecting? Are you connecting? We're live here Tuesday through Saturday. In this office, you can come here. 6 days a week, you can come in this office. Or you can watch us live. Are you connecting every single day? So what do you got to get out there and do now? Well, you just got to start connecting people. You don't ever talk about our products. You contract it out. You don't talk about our products. Yeah, but the person wants to know details. Tell them to watch a video. I've got a video on every one of my products. Go watch a video. We don't sell products here. We sell wealth. That's it. Do you want to make money? Yes. Doesn't matter if it's wooden spoons, go-karts, bicycles, or financial services products. No, it doesn't matter. Because we're here to make wealth. That's why you sign up at DuePoint. And so you don't discuss products. You only ever talk about wealth with them. Use the tools. You're not going to be able to build this business if you don't use the tools. If you don't have a smartphone, if you're not watching the training, if you're not using our Facebook site and our YouTube channel, you're going to fail. Because you're not using the tools. It's like if you went to a construction site and they said, look, I need you to build a house. Here are all the tools that you will need. And you go, I don't need them. I'm just going to do it with my hands. No, you would use the tools to build a house, wouldn't you? We've put all the tools there. Use them, okay? Get started now. Ladies and gentlemen, time in South Africa has run out. I'm not joking. We have no more time. If you're employed, it's just a matter of time before you're unemployed. For everybody in South Africa. It doesn't matter how senior you are. It's just a matter of time. So you need to, and I use Jim Dornan's quote here, dig the well before you need the water. Dig it now. Don't believe you're all comfortable and safe. Because if you don't dig the well now, when you're in crisis, it'll be too late. You need to start today. Don't say, oh, it's weekend, I don't work on weekends. No, right now you've just started a weekend job. Because this weekend job is going to replace your week job. It's going to replace your week job. And you've got 36 hours to connect individuals to DuePoint. By Monday morning, you can be more wealthy than you are right now. Spend the weekend connecting people. Start now. Plug into DuePoint. The staff, the events, I'm sure I list them here, the technology, the training, our calendar. It's Tell All Tuesday on Tuesday night. I'm going to see you all here. I'll ask every Saturday. Everybody's like, yes, and like 5 of you come. The other 5 have already decided, I can't do it. It's too hard tapping my phone. I can't do it. Folks, Tuesday night, 6:30. I need you in the seat with a guest. Why? Because we want to make money here. We all want to make money here. So let's get the people, and we're 57 million South Africans. We've got to cram through this room and that live stream. Let's get them in this Tuesday night. Okay? Get the tools. These things don't make us money. They don't make us money. They make you money. Get the tools. The presentations on USB sticks and a whole bunch of training on USB sticks. If you're struggling with data, that's your solution. Go buy it right now. Order it on our store. DuePoint.net, store. Buy it there. We'll deliver it wherever you are in the country to your door. Okay? The pens, the pads. There's $25. You got a branded pad. You know how much more powerful it is when you're sitting in front of somebody and it's a DuePoint pad you're drawing and talking with, rather than like your book, from CNA. Get the pad. Get the pen. Talk to them. We had a whole lot of people asking for battery chargers earlier today. Have you got a charger for me? Have you got a? Okay. I do have a charger for you. There it is right there. It's branded. It says DuePoint. You can charge 2 devices at once on it. Go buy it right now. So that when your friends go, what you charging your phone on? You go, let me tell you about DuePoint. Click, watch. Do you see what I'm saying? Buy the tools. The shirts, ladies and gentlemen. Men's and ladies' cuts. You can get them right now. Go buy the shirts. Wear the shirt. DuePoint? What's DuePoint? Engineering wealth since 2016. Go and ask them. What's this? Let me tell you about DuePoint. Come have a seat. Okay? Order your business cards online and get 20% off on the cost right now. Now, Sprite, you now know how to attend. What are you going to do? You're going to click events. You're going to scroll down. It's in red or green or something. You're going to click attend. You're going to book a ticket and your guest tickets. Why? Because you want to build money across the country. You don't want to say, no, I only do Gauteng. Or if you're in KZN, I only do KZN. Or in the Eastern Cape, I only do Eastern Cape. No, make a plan. Western Cape, I want to see you all in Nelspruit. Because we want to get all of Limpopo and Mpumalanga fired up, and we want them building channels of wealth for you across the country. Get there. Make your plans. Book it right now. Book it now so that we know how big a venue to book for you. Tell all Tuesday night at 6:30. I've mentioned it already. Let's make it happen on Tuesday night and get into our tech. Go subscribe, then you know when we go live. Go follow us. Every day we'll give you Facebook content you can use. Don't go and make your own DuePoint Facebook page. We'll shut you down. You're not DuePoint. Use your personal page. Your personal page with your personal testimony, and we'll give you the content every day on our Facebook page that you can copy across, tag, push forward to guys. It's all there. Copy it to Instagram, whatever. It's fine. But don't build your own pages. Use your page because you're doing DuePoint. You're building your own channel. Okay? Don't pretend to be DuePoint. We will shut you down. All right? But get into our tech, and our podcasts are available for you. Get everything that you need. Folks, you want to make money fast at DuePoint? Understand the system, become an expert at the technology, and then do the behaviors of people who build quickly, which is connect every day. Don't delay and plug into us. Go and do these things, and you'll make money with us in your first month. In your first month. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you at Tell All Tuesday at 6:30 on Tuesday night. It's going to be incredible. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great weekend. No problem.